So today I'll show you how to fix a tight or sticky door on a Mercedes which is not opening properly. So when you pull the handle, you can pull on it quite hard and it feels like it doesn't want to open. You have to help it out here. So if you pull here, it opens and then it slides open and it doesn't shut properly as well. You have to really slam it. And sometimes it doesn't shut like this, it stays open unless you really slam the door. So if this is happening to your Mercedes, stay tuned and I'll show you how to fix it. You have a few adjustments on the Mercedes. So you have this adjustment on the rear railing which adjusts the height of the door. You need to open up the locking nut here and then turn this with the ratchet. So once you open that, then you tighten this or loosen it according to if you need the door to go up or down. So using a 7mm ratchet, you put it here at the bottom and then you turn it according to which way you need it to go, and you need to make sure it aligns, the door aligns perfectly with the body line or that catch on the inside here. You basically have to put a torch there and make sure the catch here should be in the center over here. So that's how you align the rear door catch, and then the front door over here. So you got one here and you got one at the top. So you have to make sure this aligns nicely. So this one is perfect. If not, you have adjustment. You can open this and move it up or down. Same with the top. You have to make sure that aligns perfectly. In my case, this one is not aligning properly with this. I have to bring this down a little bit, so I'll do that. Or you can adjust the whole door up or down. You just need to open these 3 bolts here, 1, 2, 3, and it gives you adjustment. You can see the adjustment, so you can lift the door up. So you need to open these 3 and the top 3, which I'll show you now. So that's the bottom coming to the top here. This is the top. You need to open these 3 as well, and then you need a helper to lift the door while you tighten these back up, and then you make sure that it aligns perfectly with the catch here and this catch. And another way to check if your door is aligned is when you close the door, the body line here should line up with the door. Same with the front. This body line should line up with that body line. So you just have to play around with the door adjustments. Like I said, you move the door adjustment here up or down. Same there, you can move those or the whole door up and down. Also make sure you clean the bottom here of any dirt and debris. blow some air there in the bottom runner. Make sure it's nice and clean. So if you're doing this yourself and you need to lift the door up, you can use a jack to help you out. Open the door up and you can use the jack to hold the door when you open the bolts at the bottom. And before you do that, make sure you mark it so you know how high you've gone up on the hinge and on the door. So just put a mark here and then put a mark on the door, just like that. Then using your jack, you can jack up lightly on the door. And you can use this as a lever to support the door while you tighten these as well. So using your hand, push up, using your shoulder. So using your shoulder like this, you can push up. And with your other hand, use your ratchet to tighten these bolts to the desired height you need. So this is how you can do it if you only have one person and you don't have a helper. Once you're happy with whatever setting you've done, slide the door and make sure it catches on that catch there and at the bottom. And make sure the body lines line up, and it's basically just trial and error till you get the right height set on your door. Once you're happy with the door height, torque the bolts down. And if you're having problems with the door not staying open and it's not locking when you push the door fully that way, and it just slides back down like this, and then you push it back and then it just rolls forward again and it's not locking, it could be because of this bump stop rubber. So this bump stop sits over here like that, and sometimes if it's too thick or it's not adjusted properly, it will prevent that latch at the bottom locking. So that's how it locks there, you can see inside there. And when you pull the handle, it releases it and it locks. So if this rubber is too thick, you'll have to take it off and trim it down a little bit, sand it down or cut it with a knife, and then re-glue it on the end here. In your case, you might have an adjustable version. So I needed to do that as well because the door wasn't locking properly, and I'm just going to glue it back in place now. You might have one here and you may have one at the top here, but I don't have anything. So using some glue, I just glued that back in place, taped it up, and I'll remove the tape tomorrow when it's dry. Now, after adjustment of the whole door, the door closes nicely and it opens nicely, and the body lines are perfect. body line is perfect. Same here, and there, and there. Now I can open it with one hand and it closes nicely. I'll do it again. I'll open it, closes. So that's how you adjust the door on a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Don't forget to like the video and comment down below if this helped you all. Bye for now.
So the second option for adjusting the slide door, as you just saw how it was all adjusted, that's one option. The second option, as per Mercedes, is what they want you to do is they want you to take off the guide wedges. So you take that one off, you take the one off the bottom off, so you take that one off as well. Take off the stoppers, take that stopper off, take this one over here, you take that off as well. And you come here and you take off the striker, the catch, so you take that catch off as well. And if you have the additional piece fitted to your Sprinter, as this one does here, so this is the additional catch, which is for that top catch there. That too can be taken off if needed, because there's multiple points of adjustment. This part here adjusts the door to pull in or pull out. So for example, just watch the door. So what I just showed you before, that adjusts the door. So you can, that's the depth. So that's the top depth adjustment over there. Bottom one is via this over here. You can adjust it in and out, so it pulls tighter when you shut it or not. As it was explained earlier, the main idea is you want to get the body lines perfect, so you want to get all of them lined up. So that's how the factory setup, or how Mercedes want you to do it, is they want you to align all the lines first. Hence the reason why they want you to take off the guide wedges and then take off the catch at the back. But you can do it as we did earlier, as option 1. Because that's generally all they need, is how we adjusted it before. That's all you need on it. Adjusting that up and adjusting the guide wedges as well, as we showed you. So now I'll just run you through the torque specs. This one over here is torqued to 23 Newton meters, all 3 bolts. Same goes for the bottom, 23 Newton meters. And the guide wedges are 8 Newton meters to 8 Newton meters. Same with this side as well if you adjust it. And as you can see now, this door shuts perfectly, and you don't need to use excessive force to shut the door. And that's the whole idea of the door adjustment, is to make sure it shuts easily and it doesn't damage anything with excessive force if you have to use force to close the door. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this video was of some help to you. Do like and subscribe so more people can view this video and hopefully fix their problems with their Sprinters. Stay tuned for more interesting camper and car content. Also Mercedes Sprinter, Ford Transits and Renault vans. We cover a lot on this channel.